hesitation. We locked in, there's no way out. All dedication, winning doesn't take.
Szen Cobb is getting ready to go. He's already showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go here. Leading off Szen Cobb. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And a quick out, number one. Cobb stepping in, one door closed, but here's another shot, Singy. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
That's in there. It's 0-1. Traffic on the bases with one already in. You're in game one of this 3-game set.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run double. It's 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And a foul ball.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Angels 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. DeAndre Bollick digs in now. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
We go to the top of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb.
Ball.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong should have this one. And there's one down. Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. On the ground to short, Lawler. On to first, got him. So back to the top of the order, Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. That's smacked on a line to center. And there's one away. some solid production in the win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Coming up on the first pitch, digging in, Szen Cobb. And we're off and rolling in Toronto. To the right side, Hernandez. One out in the top of the first. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. We played it in. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. 2 away. Back here at Rogers Center, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Szen Cobb.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Got it. Really had to move for that catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Cobb digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
No, that's the ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but
runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice.
1 down.
The bat, number 9,
And next for the Angels, Matt McLain.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
No.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base. He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Back now in Toronto. On to the bottom of the 8th. Arjun Nimala getting ready to hit.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
to center and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Christian Hernandez next up for the Blue Jays. This one in the air, center field. Cobb gets under it. Brings it in. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. And there's two away. Cobb with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
All right, ready to get underway. Stepping in, Szen Cobb. And this one is off and running. Deal one. In the air to left center. Nimala on the move. He's got it. And there's one away. So two down. John Sexton next up for the Blue Jays. This one high in the air to left center. Cobb under it. And that is that. Sanoha aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be two. To Crisantes at second for one, and they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the third baseman, Ryan Rodriguez. That one ripped. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And the tying run is on base. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Here comes a 3-2. Hit in the air, center field. And that is the third out of the inning. One out, base is full. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Out towards right center field. Nimala on his way over. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. In to score from third. And they lead by 2. So up next for Toronto, Cal Raleigh. On a line, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Cobb starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance singing.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Ball.
Famietti, 6'1" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through.
Cobb had a rough go of it in this game.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Szen Cobb is getting ready to go. He's already showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down. Now a chance for Kobe Mayo. This one in the air, center field. Cobb has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Now here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 2 now. That one ripped right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Here's the veteran outfielder, Owen Casey.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
That's the ball.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In to score from third.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming home. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Cobb steps in. This matchup hasn't been kind to him, but every at-bat is a chance to rewrite the story.
Yeah, and if you're the hitter, Boog, you try to simplify right here. Hunt a pitch, barrel it, and finally change the narrative.
drilled out towards left center field. That one back there. And it is gone. A solo shot. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So up next for Minnesota, Richard Beck.
Richard Beck.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Cobb digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swing and he popped it up. That is the inning. New inning getting started. And now for the Twins, Hector Fuentes. This one in the air, center field. Cobb settles underneath it. One down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Jason Ritchie, the next Twin up to hit. This one drilled right center field. That one head for the fence and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 6-3. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Szen Cobb getting ready to hit.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Cobb thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
And there's a hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Up next to the Twins, the left fielder.
Here's the third baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third, and he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. So up next for Minnesota, Alexis Campos.
Alexis Campos.
The Twins up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. Tattooed and gone. A shot to the opposite field. His 13th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. Bake takes it in for the out.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Just about to get started. Digging in, Phil Lehman.
Phil Lehman. First pitch, 7:05.
This one in the air, center field. Cobb on the move. And a quick out, number one.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one.
So 2 down. And now the veteran third baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Out to center. And that is that. Middle of the first, no score. Leading off, Szen Cobb. And that is out of play. Cobb launched a homer in his most recent game. Strike two. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bake should have this one. One up, one down. Cannon with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Soto. Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55.
And first offering is fouled off. Cobb, the former Rookie of the Year, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's the reigning All-Star MVP. The 1-2. Oh. In the air, right field, Fuentes under it, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2. Back in Anaheim, and now for the Twins, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Base knock, center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
He's got it. That is the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We've played 4. It's the Angels 3 and the Twins 2. Back here at Angel Stadium, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Phil Lehman. This one in the air, center field. Cobb on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Szen Cobb. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Takes it in for the out. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the Minnesota designated hitter, Jason Ritchie. This one in the air, center field. Cobb settles underneath it, and there's one down. Cobb with a forgettable showing in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres, tú tienes amor.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Phil Lehman. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. The 1-2. Ripped on a line to center. And there's 2 away. So 2 down. And now the first baseman, Kobe Mayo. The 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under this one. And that is that. Stepping in, Szen Cobb. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Outside ball.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Softly hit to third, and that's a foul ball. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. He's got it. That is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On to inning number 4. We're tied, 0-0. Back in Anaheim, we go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Twins, number 72.
David.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Richard Beck.
Two outs, bases full. Jason Ritchie, the next Twin up to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's ripped into the outfield. Lunches, got it.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2. Ball. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panic on and throw into right field.
Cobb steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
Here's the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. 1 away. Had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win.
Szen Cobb looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Here's the veteran shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 1-2 here. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Here's the veteran outfielder, Szen Cobb.
The center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
And a swing and a miss. Into center. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. 1 up, 1 down. And now for the Marlins, Wyatt Langford. Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Cobb has a beat on it, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. First and second here, no outs.
The center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Center field. And that is a big first out.
Up next for the Angels,
Anthony Volpe, the next up for the Marlins. This one in the air, center field. And there's 1 away.
up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 17, Giancarlo.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Number 55, Szen
Cobb, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a third-round pick back in 2025. That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The lefty to 1-0. Into center and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it.
Go ahead run on base. Jackie Conrad will hit next. Out towards right center field. And it falls. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Stepping in, Brent Reyes. Up the middle, base hit. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run single, and they lead by 2. So 2 down. Digging in, Alex Lux, the 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out. Touchdown, and that is. First and second, 1 out. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Up the middle, base hit into the outfield. Runner around third, fires it to the plate. Safe! He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
For the Angels, the designated hitter, Szencobb.
First offering, runner goes. Pitch misses in. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So up next, Moises Ballesteros. Golden opportunity right here. Popped up, infield fly called there.
Infield fly, batter's out.
Up next for the Angels.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Art Cologne out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now 54.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Dewey Day.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And ball 1. Swings through that one. Miami's bullpen with some action. Henry Valley, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Number 87 getting loose as well. And downstairs.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. 2-2 now. Called out on strikes. Inning over. We go to the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, number 16. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. Takes it in for the out. And there's one down. All loaded up. Brent Reyes, the next up for the Marlins. And a 1-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cobb in position. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. The throw in. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. That ends the inning as they squander it. So they turn things over to the righty, Henry Valley.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Takes it in for the out. That's a big first out right there. Cobb did well despite the loss.
Boog, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
Yeah, I got it.
One down. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Just starting things out here in Anaheim.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ripped on a line to center. He makes the grab. 2 away now. Giancarlo Delgado, the next up for the Marlins. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Number 55 stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boo, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Reyes on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now fly ball to right center. One down. Man at first, one away. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Base hit center field. Throw sails over his head at first.
designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Quick move to first. Cobb back on a dive.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Oh, one.
Right through there for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second game of the series. In the air, right field, Lux settles under this one, and there's two down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The right fielder, Owen.
Two aboard, two outs. Now it's the right fielder, Owen Casey. Struck out swinging his first time. That one called a strike. 0-1. Batter challenges in a very big spot. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. First and second, two down here in the last half of the third. This one in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get them home. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 2 and the Angels nothing. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Back in Anaheim, now here's the Marlins DH, Jackie Conrad. This one in the air, center field. Cobb settles underneath it. One away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the Angels,
Cobb, the former Rookie of the Year, 30 years old now. He's the reigning All-Star MVP. On the ground to third. Quick feed to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Marlins 2 and the Angels nothing. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Tosses to first, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently.
Cobb with an okay game in the loss.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in a move.
Leading off, Szen Cobb.
this afternoon, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Fought off foul. Hauls it in, 1 away. So 2 down. Jackie Conrad, the next up for the Marlins. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and the Marlins jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Cobb wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Got it started a little too early, strike 1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
That's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 55, Szen Cobb.
There's a line drive to left field. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Angels.
So back to the top of the order. Szen Cobb, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one not close, and the count's full. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Cobb had a game to forget.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Yeah. You stupid. Back like they never left. Yeah. Whoa. I'm getting more money than ever, baby. Yeah, I said the windows tinted, it ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's involved. Getting duggies with my dogs till it's through the walls. I done done drove everything, Fiskars to Nissans. Don't do arguing, I just throw the peace signs. Meditating for some me time. Headed back into the city, I'm on the east side. Real for real, you'll think I'm in the Navy, I'm still in the deal. Atlanta, different appeal. I'ma put you on some game if you listen to Will. Come on, what's the plan? What the options is? Different planes, different continents. Doing different this, doing different that. Tell me where you from, tell me where you at. What's the plan? What the options is? Different planes, different continents. Doing different this, doing different that. Tell me where you from, tell me where you at.
Szen Cobb is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. Cobb digs in, looking to get it started. That's the ask right now.
Yeah, Boog, the dugout's locked in. The fans are watching. He's got a chance to deliver right here.
This one smacked out to left center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Runner on the go again. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Runner on the move again. Pitches low.
Down. Ball.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of...
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Owen Casey in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And the 1-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And another ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, warming Bernabel.
That's inside. That's the ball.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Stays alive.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
This one in the air, center field. Millar on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
That missed. That's a ball. Ha!
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Misses.
Nope, ball.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside low, and a full count now. Juan Soto up next for the Angels. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Angels held in check. Still no score. Man at first, one away.
The Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Outside low, ball 1. Singing, he's currently the team leader in runs scored. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
There's a swing and a miss. Meyer stands at first with 1 out. The next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count.
Pitching change here, Gerald Westbrook.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
That one ripped, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top of the 5th. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And the 0-2. In the air out to center. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Here comes the runner. The relay throw, and he's out.
He's out.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate.
Double steal.
Oh,
there's a ball. Out at third, and that ends. One down. Here's the center fielder, Rod Millar. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. 2 away now. Back at Globe Life Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Rod Millar stepping in for the Rangers. Out to center. One up, one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cobb stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
This one in the air, center field. That is the inning. Cobb digs in. Huge spot. Go ahead run on base, and this crowd knows it.
Yeah, he's got the lumber to make something happen right here. Doesn't need to do too much. Just find some green grass.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And a good start to the inning. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want him.
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board. Get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Just
that
missed.
That's the ball.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in and it turns out to be a homer.
And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So up next, Owen Casey. Golden opportunity right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The Angels with the go-ahead run at third here in the top half of the 10th. And there's a ball. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tied at 4. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Grand slam. His 22nd homer of the year, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 8-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning. They set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
Man at second. Hit in the air out to center field. Cobb coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Cobb had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
All right, ready to get underway. Leading off, Szen Cobb.
The center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
And we're underway in Arlington. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Cobb working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the designated hitter,
One gone, runner at first. Mariano Curran getting ready to hit. The 0-1. This one in the air center field. Cobb under it. And there are two outs.
batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at first and second, and still nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he makes the play on the warning track. Runner tags at second. Throw sails over his head at first.
Up next to the Angels, the catcher.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this.
Runner on the go. Pitch
down.
misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time. Man, such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
That's a strike. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the second and final game of the series. Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Next to hit, Warming Bernabel. His first at bat was a strikeout.
No, that's down. Ball.
2 on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Pitch misses, and it's a full count.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a payoff pitch. In the air, right field, Holt moving under this one. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Angels 2 and the Rangers nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Darren Holt now at the plate.
Darren Holt.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Jim Ventura. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, center field. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. Onto the Cobb stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for him, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to this guy. Total domination.
Slider right there.
That's in. Ball. That's the ball.
Next offering misses. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Chase Burns done for the afternoon. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for the
So
Rangers,
out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Gerald Westbrook.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Juan Soto goes deep. His 22nd homer of the year, and they throw 3 on the board.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Szen Cobb will hit next. This guy is one of the best athletes in the Sport. Cobb with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags. The 1-0. Inside, just missed.
It's a lot of fun watching him run the bases, Boog. I think opposing pitchers and catchers need to take a few extra minutes to plan out how they'll adjust when he gets on base.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Angels 9 and the Rangers nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back to the top of the order. Now it's going to be Szen Cobb. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Hey, Cobb.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Ventura throws to first, and that's the inning. 1 down, and here's the catcher.
The catcher, Irish.
This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eli.
Thomas Inoho stepping in for the Rangers. 0-2 now. That's towards center. And there's 2 down. So back to the top of the order. Now here is Szen Cobb. And the first offering is not close. Hit on the ground to short. The throw to first, and the inning is over. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4-5-6 coming up. The Halos lead this one 12-0. You're watching Angels baseball on The Show, LA. With a good game to help lift them to the win. Single to draw a walk in this one.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Non-stop turn and twist. Out of his mercy. What's on the done of a ground? Here, Butch Mantanala. Me all a walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me have the thing where you are waiting. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why? But you would be more than dead to take your hand and lead you to the promised land. Me 20-foot dive on, all you got to do is be true, so let's go respond. Satisfy your emotion, hot off of the press, instantly she bust. She no old and tough, and she no got time no rust. Things smooth and precious like she never get a cut. Instant expand up that to all and pull up. Giddy up, me I forget you is a mouse. Think I walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, can tell me where you get it from. Now find your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me everything, but no man at all. You no look for them way. You look good enough against no matter what I can say. Put on your clothes, it's like a display. Man, I swear on a steer about night and day. Would you be my honey and the woman they say? We got just smile on her face and say, she want a man for do the work, not one for play. I'm a rattan man, she says she want one for stay. And would you wanna walk like a champion, talk like a champion? What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you want weird man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why? I sing, oh man, I want to settle down, really start a plan to all you look, I come to one conclusion. Wow, you supposed to know the work, supposed to full of action. Music are playing your ways and respect. Non-stop sticking just like a time bomb. Are you every man walk? Put your hands and all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you want weird man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, cry. But you will be more than kind to take your hand and lead you to the promised line. Be 20-foot dive on, all you got to do is be true, so let's go respond. Satisfying your emotion, hot off of the press, instantly she was. She no old and tough, and she no got time no rust. Skin smooth and precious like she never get a cut. expand. I got to a lamp pull up. Giddy up, me and forget to is a mouse. But you wanna walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl. Tell me where you get it from. Knock by your entrance. Ram, pa, pa, pam, pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you are weird, man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl. How will you get it from? Knock by your entrance. Ram, pa, pa, pam, pam. Can't let me in. Why? Enough man a call, you know no for them where you look. Who you not against no matter what a girl say. Put on your clothes, it's like a display. Man, I steer about night and day. Could I be only a human they say? We got just smile on our face and say, hey, hey. Want a man fi walk it, not fi play. Want a marathon man who can stay. Me all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me and the thing where you are weird, man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. A piece of body, the woman, where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam.
It's still in San Diego. You can hear a baby cry as the trains in New York City roll thunder down the line. The teachers rise in Richmond as they sleep in San Antonio. While the harbor lights on Baltimore got nurses headed home, and the Joes of Maricopa say a man is but his wrong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Congressmen in Washington receive their brief and brew, while Letty fills the pipelines in a Detroit County school. And I think of my grandmother, how she told me to be strong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Waits in Jacksonville for the pain. That's what the doctor ordered. Come screaming through and in towns across the country, it's color that divides. When in working men and ladies, we could find our common side. It's morning in America. It's morning in America. We morning in America, and I can't see the dawn. No.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Cobb steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing, Boog. Just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
And that's how this 4-game series gets underway. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Next offering is fouled back. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
In the air, center field. Cobb gets under it. One down. Cobb with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Out of here.
So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
Cobb steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
Into center. Rodriguez heads towards it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And bottom of the inning. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Gunnar Henderson. Payoff pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here.
It's really impressive.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Man at second. Throws to first in time. Nolan Shanuel up next for the Mariners. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Cobb walks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
Nolan Shanuel up next for the Mariners. So the tying run at second. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. That is the inning.
Up next.
Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. On the ground to the left, but it kicks foul. Runner goes again. Pitch is high. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him. 2 down. Cobb had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Okay, all set to go. Digging in, Szen Cobb.
Number 55, Szen Cobb.
Chopped left side.
Run it.
One pitch and 1 out. Runner at second, 2 down.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
In there for strike 1.
Ball 1.
Tapped in front of the plate. That's a base hit. Cobb around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Takes it in for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. And there's 2 away. Man at first with 1 gone. Now the Mariners catcher, Antone Armas. The 0-2. Out to center. Cobb moving under it. Makes the grab. And now the center fielder. That's out to center field. Cobb on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 left for Seattle. Runner on the go. Fouled off left side. Line, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
For the Mariners, number 64,
That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. Soto thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. The Halos trying to break this one open, and we're at the top of the 5th. He was late there. Strike one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there.
Quick move to first. Cobb dives back in safely.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Well, in those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Williams over at second. Cobb at first with no outs. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is out of here.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Szen Cobb now at the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Tap foul at the plate. Cobb launched a homer in his most recent game. Popped in the air, left field, and that is that. One out, runner at second. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the Mariners. Man at second. This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. To third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So runner at second, 2 down. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. That's ripped into the outfield. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nolan Schanuel up next for the Mariners. Man at second. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home, safe, and the runner from second scores on the play. It's 7-3. Now the third baseman. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it, and that is the inning. Cobb stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
Oh, that's low.
Out towards right center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Here's the Mariners' leadoff man, Gunnar Henderson. So the tying run at second. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw in. Tags the runner, and it's a double play. Cobb with some solid production in the win.
No, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Just about to get underway. Leading off, Szen Cobb. He's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy. And we're underway from Seattle.
And Boog, this guy keeps finding his way around the bases and eventually scoring. It's always fun running into the dugout and high-fiving your teammates after touching home plate. And he's done a lot of that lately.
Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. In the air, left field, down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance.
Well, he got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
Late on that fastball. On the ground. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here's the pitch. Runner goes.
Yep,
there's the ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Casey up to bat next, lays off for a ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Now a step off to third. Cobb back on a dive. The 1-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, needed a big strike.
Now it's the shortstop. This one in the air, center field. 2 away now. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Quick toss to first. Cobb back in on a dive. Sliced hard but foul. And now 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Struck him out looking. And that is a big first out. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it was a strike. The call will stand. So they've only got 1 challenge left now. Go ahead run on base. Owen Casey will hit next. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count. then you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Strike two.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Good job to fight that one off. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start.
For the Mariners,
new pitcher for the Mariners, John Dixon.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. His 23rd of the year, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 4-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
This one in the air, center field. Cobb should have this one. 2 down. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Szen Cobb. In the dirt. Man at first, one away. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Out, number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Cobb digs in. He can't hide from it, Singy. He's been dominated in this matchup.
But here's a new opportunity, Boo. Got to take advantage and flip the script. Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. So bases all loaded up. Samuel Basallo digs in now. In the air to left center. Cobb has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. And the Cobb did okay for them in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boo, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Cobb digging in. This matchup has been one-sided and not in the pitcher's favor, Chris.
Yeah, probably circled this one when the schedule came out. Might as well hand him the remote. He's been in full control in this one.
And that's how this game gets started. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez takes it in for the out. One up, one down. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. One away. One down. And up next for Seattle, Tyler Soderstrom. This one smacked out to left center. And base hit. Now it's the right fielder. And that one is lifted in the air. Cobb gets under it. And that'll do it. Man at first, one away.
The center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
On an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. Now 2 away. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. Cobb in position, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Back in Seattle, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. And that one in the air, center field. One down. Go ahead run on base, and now the right fielder. The 0-2. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 2-run blast. His 27th home run of the season. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Szen Cobb. Swing and a miss, strike one.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Dixon, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a changeup.
Nope, that's inside.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. First and second, no outs. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Slow roller to third. Rucker steps on third for one. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Carson Rucker up next for the Mariners. This one in the air, center field. And there are 2 down. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Out towards right center field. Cobb on the move to the gap. And that's the inning. Had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
we do.